Okay, my friends, Lego Star Wars fans, and fellow followers of the Sith, the Dark Lord. This is a really exciting one. I think this is essentially the 2022 release of the year in terms of those. I get it. There's the big UCS sets and stuff like that. From a play set in a ship in that $100 and less category, this is probably the best build in a long time. It's in my possession. I've had it for a little while. It's time to build it because I may use some of the parts in my mock. Part of me wants to keep the ship together. I don't really have a lot of display space for the ship itself. Maybe I'll hang it from the ceiling or something like that. I need to hang like my Mandalorian starfighters, my X-wing, and my some of these iconic ships that I love. Or maybe I just need more shelf space. So with that, I'm going to do some organizing. I'm going to open this up. This does have pull tabs. Well, maybe I'll just go ahead and get it at least started so you can see how it looks. I'm planning on doing a series. There'll be 3 videos, and then I'll do a final review. Is my typical format. We'll see. This one may take 4 videos. 'Cause this one is quite a bit. And just the figures in this are just off the charts. You could argue that almost makes this set worth it. If you can get a deal on it, gift with purchase, if you can get 20% off. This is, I would say, even an investor grade, because not only is this ship going to be, the ship itself isn't necessarily iconic. The parts in the build are 100%. And then these Sith, you may not see these ever again. So, the Inquisitor might get made in another set. Reva might get in another one. I don't think they'll do the 5th brother again. And it's a very nice version of Ben Kenobi. So with that, we're going to set this aside. We'll do some organizing. Let me pause and get things organized. And kind of, again, we'll probably have 4 videos at worst, and then we'll do a final review. Back with bag 1 sorted. Right out of the gate, they just start throwing Hail Marys because you've got the Grand Inquisitor. Is the first one up right out of the gate. Let's just go for one of the best figures out there. Does he have shoulder pads? Oh yeah, he does. Alright, so he's got this. He's got this red line. Because we're all assuming that he has like 2 hearts, and so even though he got stabbed and died. Ooh, should I have said that? I don't know. We're assuming that he is just fine. He's got this pretty cool, it's almost like he's a vampire. It's kind of weird. He kind of looks like the guy from Hellraiser. And then he has, I hope we get maybe an extra one of these hilts. These are pretty neat looking. And you've got the dual-sided, really cool handle. It's so awesome. What's funny is I missed the Grand Inquisitor from the Rebels TIE Advanced. There was some really cool one there. I almost had that set for $40, and now that set's going for like $100. It's like, oh. So, but now I have the Grand Inquisitor. I don't need. We didn't do his cape. Come on. Darn it, do his cape. I knew I was missing something. So, yeah, we're starting slow here. Oh, is this 2 capes? Okay, alright. Oh, because Reva has hers. Okay, so his is straight vampire action. I think he's a total vampire. Yeah, love it. There we go. That's so cool. That's such a cool figure. Alright, we'll set him aside for right now. That is a cool figure. And then next, the 5th brother. Man, I need to get more of these guys. I really hope they give me an extra hilt. Come on, that'd be really nice. Please give me an extra hilt. I could turn one of those, is the plain front. I could turn one of the Republic troopers. Yeah, he's got that like Asian style helmet almost. There we go. We'll give him a hilt. Come on. Come on, Lego. Give me another hilt. I wonder if these hilts are orderable. You know, if they can make a hilt like this, why can't they make a better one for Darth Maul? Anyone? Anyone? So, alright. There we go. We got fifth brother. The first brother. The fifth brother. We got all the brothers. We're brother friendly. Alright, so now this is a lot of prep work for ship. So bear with me as we get it started. So this is we're gonna. I think what I'm gonna do. I don't think there's gonna be an easy way for me not to do. No, I already did one wrong. So I need to move that out. I don't think there's going to be an easy way for me not to make this 4 videos, because that would be 2 bags per. I don't want the videos to go for like 40 minutes and all the editing involved and all that kind of stuff. And usually I start running out of steam at some point. So the normal drill for the video is for me to do, here we go, makes total sense, is for me to do the build experience, then a review. I usually do my reviews on Tuesday. I like to do the reviews kind of following, the Tuesday following the last of the build videos is kind of where it makes sense. So stay tuned for that. If you're new to the channel, appreciate if you would kindly hit that like button, throw me feel free to subscribe, join. I love doing the build experience. I do reviews. I do all my hauls. I once a week I do my episode of journal entry, and it's my time to just kind of blab about what's going on. And I'm missing a piece. Oh, there it is. Okay. In my brick life, and even some real life type stuff. Sometimes, real life interferes with the Lego life. I know that's shameful, but it happens. It happens. So that's been a lot of fun, and I absolutely love everybody in the Lego community. I think for this, this has got to be like a new part. Okay. I mean, I think I've seen this before, but it's not common. That's for sure. That's cool. So it's almost like purpose built for ships. Real neat. Also make sure to, usually Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I've done some book club type stuff. I don't know when that's going to come back. I've got to read more books. So that's the challenge of doing a book club, is you've got to read books. Which I do, but I'm just not doing them at a very good pace right now. I'm just got a lot of excuses, like work and different things, and the mock series is kicked into gear. I've kind of switched gears from a Tatooine mock to the Darth Vader's castle. That one I'm going to be a lot more dedicated. I don't know what happened. I just kind of lost getting the Tatooine one off the ground. I think it's just too big, and I may actually like reconcept it. So I'm kind of put that one on pause, just temporary. It's not going to be permanent. I'll definitely do something at some point. The other thing I need to do is I have a lot of castle to build. So if you're also into castle, then I've got a ton of fun stuff. I've got a lot of fun space content to go at some point this year. I've got a lot of castle content to go this year. This is just going to be fun. 2023 is going to be a total blast. I'm kind of overdue for having like a big... Oh, so this is on the outside. Okay, so that's cool. So this goes here. Just like that. Okay, so this is going to be like the middle of the ship, which makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Technic gives you lots of options to kind of like plug things in. So that's a good starting point. So nothing like the designers taking us to school, getting us started. Rolling with bag one. So, but I like to participate. In fact, tonight I was gonna put some headphones on and listen to either Shenanigans or others. I kind of missed the boat on that. So sorry, Macro, if you're listening. Next time we'll get you. I usually like if you're doing Good Morning Brick World with Hive, I'm typically, there we go. That's much better. There we go. Okay. I usually listen in and participate in that. Oh, why did I do two? I don't know why I just did that. Kind of went ahead. Why am I going ahead? Other than that, I've been really busy with the mock. The Darth Vader's castles, it's smaller. It's like half the size of the Tatooine mock, but at the same time, it may be a little bit bigger. And I'm getting kind of frustrated with that as well. I've got to figure out a way to make some progress and really kind of get things kicking into gear. The good news is that the top part shouldn't be too bad because it's more of a modification. There's a lot, the base of it's more of mock. And the top part is be kind of more of a modified version. So, I'm going to make sure that I don't steal the thunder of the original designer. It's basically a modified version of the original build. But at the same time, I kind of felt like it needed some expanding. And, let's see. Yep, this is okay. That's where I thought it. The picture was a little bit tough to figure out. But that looks good. There's some dark tan. We love dark tan. I will take dark tan all day long. Great pieces to get. And black 2x are always, so it's kind of building some strength. So, but it's overwhelming because it's a 48 by 48 base plate, and sometimes you just don't you don't realize how much space that is. Especially since I'm going to build it up a little bit higher as well. So it's like a good, I think it's going to be about 20 bricks higher than 20 to 25 bricks higher at least than the original. So that's a decent amount. And it's just, it's been a challenge. I really should figure out ways to like create and design in studio, because I feel like studio is going to be kind of the best way to, then you can just kind of follow the instructions on the build. Just a little bit easier. But if you're trying to like modify and build at the same time, oh boy. Little guy popped off. Okay, so where were we? Two of these. And I have a feeling the build experience, just in general, once this is complete, is just going to be insane. Some of the things that, some of the techniques, I'm really excited to see how some of the angles are complete. Alright, wow, that's already looking like a ship. But especially, you know, some of those really cool angles that this is going to achieve is something of something else. That's for sure. Alright, more of these. Got this one, another big one. Aha, went right here. And those one there. Oh, so it strengthens the middle. Oh, I did miss. Not a big deal. It's going there. So I'm assuming we're building the cockpit right here. The beginnings of the cockpit. Just love how much black there is. It's so cool. Like, all black ships are just like amazing. In Lego Star Wars. So yeah, I'm just beyond excited about Brickworld Chicago. A little bit nervous, and I probably should be working on the mock and not building a set. But I also, at the same time, there's going to be potentially a lot of parts in this set that I may need in a pinch. So I kind of want to get the techniques, get some of the characters who I could kind of put stories in. They could have been in Mustafar. I haven't determined the exact time frame, I guess I should say, from when the castle era is in. I think, at the end of the day, I could even just make it like it's timeless, that it was various different aspects, and each different section is from a different era potentially. So it may not need, or it may not matter, I should say. It could be, I could be kind of like doing a, okay, so one's forward, one's back. One's forwards, one's back. On both sides, that works. Yeah, so it could be a matter of that, maybe it could be like anybody who's visited the Vader's castle's got a spot somewhere. So they gonna need a section with the Emperor, maybe. I'm sure the Emperor's been in the castle. He had to make sure it was complete. Alright, here we go. Got a small mini build here. This may be repeated multiple times. I have a feeling. The one thing with some certain builds, there's going to be some repeating things. It's just going to happen, especially when you got wings. Usually you have to repeat the wings. Aha, and this is dark tan corner piece. Absolutely love. Give me more. Love it. Long in the back, short in the front. Okay. Doing some plating. This is all a lot of plating here. This is all prepping, essentially. Turning it all black. More room for the ship. There we go. Okay, these, so 4 of these. Okay, alright, so we're doing some bottom work here. And then usually when I release these videos, I may not do it all in the same week. You know, I might not do it back to back. This will probably be like an end of March project. So stay tuned for this one. I'll definitely have it all released by the beginning of April. So it'll all be. This is an end of March, beginning of April, and hopefully I'm gonna have some good news and some good progress on the mock as well. It would be really fantastic to have that for. Okay, this is starting to look really good. Okay, so now some grill. We're gonna do some dressings here. There's 4 of these. This one. 2 of these. Oh, and then we'll be practically out. More black. I forget which set. The Kenobi. It was Kenobi set, I think. I had some. I've been getting a decent amount of grills lately. Alright, so there's just these 2 little parts left over. Dark tan, I'll take that all day long, and a little Technic pin. And that's a wrap for bag 1. Let's just keep rolling and going in. I already have it opened, so we'll just dump it out. This bag looks like it's got a decent amount of big pieces, but there is a small parts bin. I'm assuming Reva's in here somewhere. No, wait, Reva's like bag 4, I think, randomly. Okay, ooh, some black circulars. Yes, love that, love it, lovely. All right, I'm just gonna pound through. Spread these out. Start pounding. Start getting it done. What do we got? 8. Holy smokes. Okay, so this bag's gonna go a little bit quicker. A lot of repeating. It's probably like if you're kind of like building the early parts of the wing, it's going to be a lot of repetitive stuff. So, all right, we're putting on 8 of these to get started. So bear with me one moment. There we go, all 8. I got 1 left over right there. Let's see. There we go. Getting it started. That is cool. Oh, 2 of these. Yeah, so like I was saying, there will be a lot of potential for castle. Sorry, I'm concentrating. You know, the one thing that's the other part with the mock and trying to do that while you're talking is difficult. Because I found myself literally just staring at the build and there being dead silence, and the amount of editing to kind of take care to make it exciting is like, holy. It's like this is not exciting. So even to edit was like painful. So most of my videos for editing are not a big deal. I purposely try to do it all in one take and not avoid editing. Little editing's not a big deal, but like when it's a 40-minute video and you have to like sit there and constantly cut out like tons of stuff and you're like yawning and things are not going well, it's painful. It's painful. And that's what I'd rather avoid. I think that's where sometimes probably the biggest reason I could even have more material is that lately I've been kind of almost too tired to build. You know, it's like the old man style, you know. It's getting hard. It's getting hard to stay awake. Bill. It's only like late night and then it's like boom. Yeah, that was a lot of small part adding. 2 of these. I do have a bin specifically of those right there. Okay, so it's coming in here. All right, boom. 30. We're in the 30s already. 4 of these. There are a lot of parts in this bag. It was kind of a sneaky bag. There's the pip. Okay, there we go. 2 1-bys. There's 1. There's 2. And 1 more. Ooh, these are good to get too. I'm gonna need these. Sets. Those are the important things for the mock. I may be good, but then again, I may not be. Those are great parts to get. As we build out the back, do some contouring here. And yeah, it's hard to believe. Brickworld Chicago is essentially 3 months away. That's pretty wild. 3 months. Oh man, I've really got to take some time and really get things done on the mock. That just made me nuts. So I've got really April and May to get it done. Whew. The last part should just be maybe some window dressing. You can't wait to the end on those things. I feel like you could overthink it super fast. Okay, what am I doing here? Here we go. This is kind of a weird technique. I don't think I've seen anything like this. Ooh, I love getting these bars. These are really good. It's pretty neat. Some extra detailing work. Let's see, 4 of these. And 2 little of these. Okay. This is cool. There we go. Sorry for the silence as I concentrate with all my energy into the channeling my inner Sith. We're making a little bit of progress. I got to do a little bit more damage before we kind of see the end of the light here, end of the tunnel, for the first video in the series. All right, 2 these plates, and they will. Well, they're gonna do some covering of everything. On to the 40s. So we're moving. This instruction booklet it's pretty heavy. I do have to say, the instruction booklet's pretty intense. Okay, so now, oh wow, this is different. It's like expanding the cockpit here. That's pretty neat. Huh. Alright, so now 2 black. These, 2 of these. It's like keep building, one step at a time. All right, do a couple more of these. Bear with me while I. Okay, so this is. Oh, this is going to be the cockpit shell itself, likely, at least, or part of it. And I guess it was running out a little bit of a storage in my hard drive. Go figure. So hopefully this doesn't just shut down on me in the middle of the build, which would be a bummer. But we're on the home stretch, and then I can get the editing and get it off. Let's see. Okay, this is going here. Well, that's kind of cool. I don't know if that's the pilot seat. All right, here we go. We're now at 42. We're really making some crazy progress here. It's so hard with these smaller parts. Need to be working with the bigger builds. It's kind of random they put yellow in here. I wonder if it's visible from the outside, or why you would choose yellow. The Blacktron designer, is that who it is? They put the yellow in there. Alright, we're still trucking. We can still get a decent amount of pieces left. Here we go. We're putting in the console. Oh, so it is up here. Go. Nothing like wood and tan in the middle of the build. So, there we go. Now we're moving on. Moving on. Here we go. Oh, what am I doing? What on earth am I doing? Building in some flexibility here. Alright. And then looks like this. It's closed off there. Alright. Yeah, these small parts do mess you up. So that's, God bless it. I can't do anything. My fingers. Ah. My fingers. They're just super messy. That's pretty cool. That's a cool technique. There you go. Here's where we're at so far. So that's it's looking really good. We just got this top part. Looks like we're finishing this top part here, and then we're done with bag 1 and 2. 3 and 4 will be up next. And then from there, I've got to go absolutely wild about finishing and making sure I'm headed towards getting my Darth Vader's mock done. Really got to stay pretty focused. So lots of hard work, and actually I'm traveling a little bit, so oh man, it's gonna be hard. I do need to get to a spot on the mock where I can feel good about putting in like 10-15 minutes here and then have it actually make progress. That's been a struggle. Oh, okay, so this kind of opens up. Oh wow, it's like that. You can open that up and then you have access. So that's some of the things that are just amazing about, you know, builds and things like that along that nature. that you don't really think about, just kind of some of the fun things that you can do with these hinge pieces, and it's just there's so much to think about. This is going really well. So stay tuned for bag 3 and 4 coming up next. It's going to be a fun one, just additional building, and then you've got Reva coming up. So she's a cool character as well. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.